Well, I can't believe this is happening, but we finally reached 3 years of this channel. Jesus Christ, it's been a while. As I had stated before, when I got to 3 years, I would make a Q&A video, and you guys have asked me questions, so here are my answers. Starting with Alex the LMS Ginty. 1. Do you like All Engines Go? No, I do not like All Engines Go. 2. When do you need to go into Thomas? I'm not exactly sure what you're asking here. 3. What is your favorite and least favorite character in Thomas the Friend? I have to say my favorite characters are Donald and Douglas. I just love those two. My least favorite, I'm not quite sure. I would have to say Hank. I still love the guy, but out of like a tier list, I'd put him at the bottom. Next up, Isaac de la Rosa. Forgive me if I mispronounce anything. If you could ask Audrey one question, what would it be and why? I would definitely ask what his thoughts are on the Thomas community and what impact it has on him. I already answered the second. What in your life made you love and enjoy Thomas? I'm not exactly quite sure, but I believe it has something to do with my grandfather since he was into trains when he was a young lad or something. I don't know. It was just me being a toddler and it probably came on one day and look where I am now. Next up we have questions from Wilhelm Klink. Again, forgive me. What paint do I use for my customs? I use Rust-Oleum spray paint, a variety of colors, but Rust-Oleum hasn't been available in my area as of recently for these last 2 months because of a paint shortage. How did I come up with my YouTube channel name? It was actually quite a funny story. I was just watching The Adventure Begins for the first time and I saw the LBC Thomas and I thought, oh, that looks cool. And the 71 part just came from me being lazy and unoriginal. What is your favorite Thomas and Friends merchandise? As a kid, I loved all three, Trackmaster, Wooden Railway, and Take Along, but Trackmaster was my favorite. I unfortunately don't collect Trackmaster models now as I've outgrown it and I like to use Bachmann models or Hornby models, but Trackmaster has a special place in my heart. Next up we have Xavier Jones. Do you like the RWS more than the TVS? I wasn't big into the RWS when I was a kid, and I kind of like the TVS more, but not where the direction it's going nowadays, so I'd have to say classic TVS. SpongeBob Official asks, what is your favorite Season 5 episode? That would have to be By George. Are you going to create more Thomas the Privatized Engine series? I'm not particularly gonna create more. I don't exactly have the book, and I only listen to Train Boys audio logs, but I would definitely love to redo the other one. I was a pain in the ass to film and I didn't like how it came out. I already answered the last, so moving on. Dimmond and GoldenX92 asks, have you been to Day Out with Thomas? I had when I was a little kid a few times, but not in recent years. What is your favorite RWS book? I would have to say that's Branch Line Engines. 3. Do you watch South Park? No, but I did watch the South Park and Thomas parody clips on YouTube.
You should have seen Kyle when his mom showed up. He was scared out of his mind. Shut up, Cartman. No, dude, I'd be scared too. Your mom's a fucking bitch. Don't call my mom a bitch, you fat fuck. Don't call me fat, you butt fucking son of a bitch.
Whoa, children. Why did you learn to talk like that?
It's pretty fucking sweet.
Chris Carter asks, do you play games? If you do you play Roblox or Minecraft or just any other games? I typically play Fortnite nowadays with my friends, but I'm not a hard gamer like I used to be. In the 3 years anniversary Q&A announcement, we see a custom TVS Thomas you made. Will you make a video showing that Thomas? Well, it's already up on YouTube, so go check it out. Do you know the SCP Foundation? If you do, what is your favorite SCPS? I don't know what that is, I'm sorry. Now we move on to Linda M. Will you make a model train collection video? In the future, I have several more customs I need to make and more characters to buy. Will you make a Christmas video this year? I technically kind of did with that Thomas video. Do you have any Ertl items? I actually own one Ertl Thomas, but that's as far as it goes when it comes to Ertl. Next up, Ryan Dreyer. Again, forgive me. Do you watch fan-made Thomas stuff? If so, what is your favorite fan-made Thomas series, film, or story? I have to say, my favorite fan films or series would be Mad Bomber, The Stories of Sodor, and The Railway Tales by Eric Pier 53. Those are my favorite fan stories and films. Who is your favorite non-rail vehicle in Thomas? I'd have to say that's probably either Bertie or Terrence. I don't know, I don't really care for road vehicles. Next up we have Dominic Z, and I'm only going to answer the middle one because that's a rather interesting question, which is, do I like Thomas crossovers? It depends, really. I like Thomas and Tug's crossovers if it's done right, but stuff like Thomas X MLP or Thomas X Little Einsteins, that shit doesn't fly by me. Okay, next up we have several questions from Blue Puffball fan at number 1. How's your day going? My day is going fine. Who's your favorite character from the main 11? I already answered that. What is your favorite season and what episode from that season? I'd have to say season 2 and my favorite episode, Thomas Comes to Breakfast. From the main 11, what is your favorite design TV props? Definitely Duck. I love the pannier take design they did for the show. Favorite and least favorite Railway Series book? I already answered that. What do you think of Thomas's character arc from the first 5 seasons? Do you plan on making a video about that? The arc is good, but it isn't something I would make a video on. I would imagine the Unlucky Tug would make a video on that subject. Favorite DreamWorks movie? Shrek. If you could ask the Audrey one question, what would it be? I already answered that. And last, favorite and least favorite classic series and Brenner era episodes. I don't typically watch the CGI series, so... Now we have questions from Rusty Red Diesel. I'm not going to answer the first. Where do you get your cheap models? Usually a good deals like on Amazon, eBay, or go on Shapeways and make stuff. What other non-Thomas Tuggs stuff do you like? Well, I watch a lot of anime and I do like Batman, Star Wars. CDY Vids asks, what was your cheapest model? Probably my Thomas. What's the best deal you got on a model? I'd have to say my second Clockwork Hornby Thomas. Will you make more prop replica customs? Yes. Tank Engine Blue asks, what's your favorite kind of chip? Ripples. The Red Engine asks, how was your experience in meetups? Very good. I love meeting up with my friends. Ever do voice acting? I actually did voice acting for 2 videos. The first was from my friend, the Great Northern 88, where I voiced Bill and Ben. And the second was for Edward in Trackside Studios' Snow Day video. I'll send a link in the description for you guys. Do you consider leaving the fandom, and if so, what do you do when you have those feelings? There are times when I feel as if though I'm not good enough in the fandom, and I feel as if though my models can be better, but my friends from TSS always push me to do my best and don't let others get the better of me. Just stick to what I know and my time will shine eventually. And speaking of Trackside Studios, here's the last question. Do you think you'll carry Thomas throughout your life? I have no clue if I'm going to be honest. I'd like to stick to the present, but definitely I'm going to show my kids Thomas when I'm older. What was your most expensive purchase regarding modeling and stuff? That would have to be Henry, or probably my Xbox One. Do you scrub your nuts? Well, no, your mom does that for me. Who's your favorite Thomas YouTuber? Well, there's quite a few actually. The Toad Train, Victor Tanzing, The Unlucky Tug, and you, Elliot. Yeah, I bet you weren't expecting that, bitch. Yeah, I'm a big fan of yours. Also Sam as well. Also every single one of my friends' YouTube channel. Yeah, bitch. Alright, last question. How far can Batman stretch his nutsack? Well, definitely all over your big ass forehead, and I can fit all over it.